Welcome to the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations, brought to you by the carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, where local business meets local flavor in the heart of the beautiful Desert Foothills region. We're serving up fresh insights, inspiring stories from business owners, experts, and community leaders shaping our vibrant community, including simple strategies to help you grow your business faster. And now, here's your host, President and CEO of the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, Steve Feld.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Community Brew, Commerce and Conversations. I'm Steve Feld, President and CEO of the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce. And thanks for joining us today, whether you're on your morning commute, grabbing a cup of coffee before the day gets crazy, or maybe even listening while you're trying to answer emails. Which, by the way, I don't recommend because multitasking isn't always as productive as we think. But I'm glad you're here. Today, we're talking about something every single one of us struggles with, and that's time. If I asked you, what is the one thing you wish you had more of, I bet most of us wouldn't say money first. We'd probably say time. Business owners tell me all the time, hey, Steve, I just need a few more hours in the day. Believe me, I get it. Running a business isn't a 9-to-5 job. It's often a 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. kind of commitment. There are customers to serve, employees to lead, bills to pay, social media to update, networking events to attend, family responsibilities, and somewhere there you're supposed to remember to eat lunch. Sounds familiar, huh? The truth is, none of us gets any extra hours. Every one of us gets the same 24 hours every day. Successful people don't have more time. They simply become better at deciding how to use it. I heard a quote years ago that's always stuck with me. You can't manage time. Time keeps moving whether you're ready or not. And what you can manage is yourself. Think about that. We often say we're working on our time management. Maybe what we really need to work on is our priorities. Because every time we say yes to one thing, we're automatically saying no to something else. And I'll admit this. There are days when I start the morning with a perfectly organized to-do list, then the phone rings, someone walks in the office, a meeting runs long, an email pops up that needs immediate attention. And before I know it, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and somehow I spent the day being busy without accomplishing any of the things I plan to really accomplish. Has that happened to you? And I'm sure it has. It happens to all of us. The challenge isn't avoiding interruptions. It's learning how to recover from them. One lesson I've learned over the years is not everything on your to-do list deserves equal attention. Sometimes we spend 30 minutes deciding where to order office supplies, but only 5 minutes thinking about how to grow the business. We focus on what's easy instead of what's important. That's called being productive at the wrong things. I like asking myself one simple question every morning. If I can only accomplish 3 things today, what absolutely has to get done? Not 15, 3. Once those 3 are identified, they become my priority. Everything else is a bonus. That one habit has made an incredible difference. Here's another challenge many of us face. We confuse activity with progress. Answering emails feels productive. Cleaning your desk feels productive. Scrolling through social media because you're checking the chamber page can feel productive. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just procrastination wearing a business suit. The work that moves your business forward is often the work we'd rather avoid. Making those sales calls, having those difficult conversations, the planning, the creating a budget, developing new ideas. Those tasks require focus. So let's talk about some distractions. Our phones buzz all the time, right? Emails ding, text message. They're always arriving left and right. Social media notifications pop up every few minutes. It's amazing we've accomplished anything over the past decade. And here's something I try to remember. Just because something is urgent to someone else doesn't automatically make it urgent for me. And that's an important distinction. Not every email needs an immediate response. Not every phone call has to interrupt your concentration. Sometimes protecting your focus is the most productive thing, well, you can do. Another habit that has helped me schedule time for thinking, and it may sound a little strange, but shouldn't thinking happen naturally? Well, it should. But if we don't intentionally make time for it, our calendars fill up with meetings, appointments, and tasks. Some of the best idea I've had, I didn't even happen when I was sitting behind the desk. I mean, they happened during a walk, driving home, sitting quietly with a cup of coffee. Creativity needs breathing room. Okay, now let's shift gears for a moment. I want to talk to you about something that business owners don't always like hearing. You don't have to do everything yourself. And I know it's easier said than done. Many entrepreneurs start their businesses because they knew how to do the work. But as business grows, success often depends on letting other people help. Delegating isn't giving up control. It's creating capacity. So when someone else handles a task they're good at, it gives you more time to focus on the things only you can do. Leadership isn't about doing everything. It's about making sure everything gets done. Now, one thing I've noticed about successful business owners is that they protect their calendars. They schedule meetings. They schedule networking. They schedule customer appointments. But they also schedule time to work on the business, not just in the business. And those are two very different things. Working in your business keeps today running smoothly. Working on your business creates a better tomorrow. If all we ever do is put out fires, eventually we forget how to build something bigger. Let's also give ourselves permission to stop chasing perfection. Perfection can be one of the biggest time thieves. We've all spent 30 minutes rewriting an email that probably would just be fine after 5. Sometimes the done really is better than, well, perfect. Now, that doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means recognizing when someone is good enough. It means recognizing when something is good enough to move forward. Progress creates momentum. Perfection often creates delays. Now, I'd like to leave you with a little challenge. Tomorrow morning, before you open up your email, before you answer your phone, before you even look at social media, take 5 quiet minutes. Write down the most 3 important things you need to accomplish that day. Not the easiest things, the most important things. Then commit to working on at least one of them before allowing the day's distractions to take over. Try it for a week. I think you're going to be pretty surprised on how much progress you'll make. And as we wrap up today, remember this. Being busy isn't the goal. Being effective is. Time isn't something that we can find. It's something we intentionally use. Every hour is an investment. So the question is, what kind of return are you getting? If today's conversation helped you think differently about how you spend your time, I'd encourage you to share this episode with another business owner. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone isn't more time. It's a better way to use the time they already have. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Community Brew, Commerce and Conversations. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share with a friend or colleague. It helps us reach more business owners and community members throughout the desert foothills. Until next time, remember that success isn't measured how busy you are. It's measured by the difference you make the time you've been given. I'm Steve Feld, and I'll see you next time, hopefully with a fresh cup of coffee and a calendar that's a lot less crowded.
Thanks for joining us on the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, fellow business owners, and community champions. Don't forget to check out our other episodes for more tips, stories, and strategies to help your business grow all served with a local twist. Until next time, stay connected, stay inspired, and keep brewing success in the desert foothills. The Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce wishes you much success.